Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Jordan. I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for you for the collective energy of Pisces. So you could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign placements in your birth chart, or you could just have it in another significant placement. You could be a cross watcher or have nothing to do with Pisces. You know, everybody here is welcome. Today we're going to be doing a 10-card tarot spread. We're going to pull a couple of oracle cards as well. This is a new channel. I used to have a YouTube channel for many years. Actually, I had two channels. They're both pretty successful. But then I deleted them this year. You know, for good reason too. Like, I really was at a point where I couldn't do them anymore. But I feel a lot, you know, more... I feel different now, and I want to do it again. It was all about, yeah, you know, here's the frog spirit. This card's for you, Pisces, but it actually, you know, clearly talks about me, my journey here on YouTube as well. It says clear the clutter out. I had to do a lot of that, and I feel a lot more cleansed and ready to give back to you, all of you. So this message for you, Pisces, with frog spirit, is to make some space, clean out those closets. We had this message come out for one of my other readings this week. We also have Otter Spirit, which says you are never alone. Okay. Maybe there's some relationships that we have, friendships or, you know, lovers or family members, coworkers that we're a little bit codependent on right now. I'm not fully codependent, but maybe for some of you that could be the case, but yeah, we're so used to having them around. You know, it's almost like we're never alone. And maybe it's time for a little bit of alone time to clear out some of this clutter and to gain some space back into our routine, in our minds. And to slow things down in some way so that other things can speed up, you know. We've got watch your words with the parrot spirit here, so maybe conversations with people are not going as well this week. It might just be more difficult to communicate than general at this time. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Wands reversed and the Page of Wands. So this talks about recreating yourself and getting back on track with your goals within a relationship or just on your own as well. It can talk about getting out of the house, getting outside, exploring nature, going on a trip, a vacation, as well as home improvements, doing things around the house to improve the space, like clearing out clutter or renovations. And when it comes to relationships, it could really be talking about bringing in new elements to the relationship, exciting elements. All right, Pisces, let's get into this tarot reading. In the current moment, we have the Hanged One reversed, the Fool, the Five of Swords. In the past, we have the Devil, oh my gosh, and the Tower card. Oh, that's a very interesting lineup. In the future, we have the Nine of Cups reversed. The Star card reversed representing you. We have Temperance reversed. We have the Queen of Wands in the Fears and Desires. And the Four of Cups as the outcome. Temperance represents the environment. And we have the Chariot card. You know, I've noticed with quite a few readings this week, personal readings and some of these YouTube readings I've been doing, there's a lot of major arcana coming out. So, you know, those are important energies. They represent the zodiac signs, the planets moving. They represent the universe itself, and archetypes that we move through. So, lots of spiritual energy here on the board. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, some of the relationships that we have with people might be taking a hit. Um, maybe there's been some opinions or criticism. Maybe there's been disagreements or just some harsh things said. Or there's been like a tone to somebody's voice. Maybe our patience levels, our tolerance levels are low right now, Pisces. And I feel like your pathway, though, is really clear. We've got some interesting cards here. Even though they're reversed, they're really positive. We've got your spirit guides here. We have the guiding star. And we have the wish fulfillment. And it's all here if you take a risk, if you keep pushing yourself to break free of your comfort zone and to stop sacrificing yourself in relationships that are holding you back in some way. So I guess the lesson from these energies right now is, where can we say no in the upcoming weeks? No to certain attitudes, no to certain belief systems that we have, and how do we draw not necessarily a boundary, but how do we bring in new energy into our routine and into our constitution? So for a lot of us, this has been affecting our physical health. Maybe we haven't been eating right. Maybe we haven't been sleeping right. Maybe we've been smoking too much or drinking too much or whatever. There's been overindulgence here with the Devil card being here. And the Queen of Wands is kind of like saying, almost like a personal trainer, like, come on, Pisces, get back on track. Get on track with your goals, with your wish fulfillment. We've got two cards of wish fulfillment right next to each other. So, with the Hanged One being here, and the Chariot card, I don't think you're off track with your goals. I don't think you're in some type of pitfall or, trap or a situation that you're stuck in. I actually think you're kind of free right now, Pisces. Free to ignore, tune out, or stop giving attention to certain people or belief systems that are in your life. Just let them fade into the background for now and focus back on you. Focus on what it is that you want. What are your goals here? And, I don't want to say that these relationships that you have are toxic. I don't believe that. I think the Devil card is all you this reading, Pisces. Have a recent time in your past here, where maybe in the past few weeks or past few months, you've had to evaluate your habits, your routines. Are there some things that you've been obsessing over? And I think you're kind of learning to break free of those things. And maybe some things are more easy to overcome than others. Like in one area of your life, you may be seeing a lot of improvement. But then in another area of your life, maybe the simple things are piling up. So in the past with this Tower card, you've had to adapt to swift changes, to destructive forces in your life. I feel like you've had to ignore destructive forces in your life, tune it out, turn your head the other way, because maybe it wasn't the right time to deal with these things. But maybe it's catching up with you, Pisces. Maybe some of these destructive forces, which are habits, routines, and people, are really what is going to be different when you step out of your comfort zone and when you take that leap of faith in the Fool card and push forward with this Chariot here and start saying no and being more confident about your goals and sticking to the plan that you've been coming up with the universe here. Because I think you've been trying to keep your old life plus create a new life at the same time here, Pisces. And some of those elements are kind of like cracks in the foundation. They're just lower vibrational energies here. So they're not going to all fit in this picture that you're trying to create. So that's where this clear the clutter is coming in. And we have that never alone energy, which talks about codependency. And I said that word, and then we have the codependent devil here. The devil can't pull off anything in your life without you giving him power. And with the Queen of Wands here, I definitely feel like you are already doing lots of things in your life to keep that devil energy in check. And sometimes as we take control of our own routines and our own habits and our own beliefs, the only way the devil energy can get into us is through external forces, like people around us or situations that are just not vibrating on the frequency that you're vibrating with. So in the future, we have the Nine of Cups, representing you as the Star card. You're close to some type of really fulfilling pathway here that you're on, like really seeing the results starting to be, fulfilling, rewarding, and, don't stop now, Pisces. Don't stop now that you have this momentum. You can't take everything with you on this journey. The Fool card has to pack a light bag here. And the very first card, the Hanged One reversed, is enlightenment. It's when you have awareness gained after a period of inactivity or, suspended activity. So where is Pisces becoming more active in their life? Well, if I ask that question, I hear the word active, and active represents the wands. Activity represents the wands. And if we look at these cards, the Fool card is the fire energy. It represents activity. Temperance card is the fire energy. It represents chemistry and internal imbalances, being cleansed, being rinsed out. Certain things leaving our body, leaving our system. We could be detoxing from friend groups or relationships. We could be detoxing from chemicals. Here, we've got a couple cards of drinking and smoking here. There's 4 cards here. This is Neptune energy, which can represent addictions. We've got the Devil card, which can represent addictions. We have the overabundance of joy and satisfaction, which can represent addiction as well. And we have the Temperance card, which can represent drinking. So just a little bit of a heads up there for those of you who are struggling with that or having some wins in that area. It's in your card spread today. So it's there for a reason. Maybe there's people around you who are really involved in that type of thing and you're standing out from them in a different way here in these cards. And yeah, the outcome is to say no, Pisces. Okay. All right. Good things are coming your way. You're on track. This is a good check-in for you, Pisces and cross watchers. All right, take care, and I'll see you again soon.